everybody and welcome to a new video on my channel. Thank you so much for watching it. Today is actually a really exciting day and a video because today I can show you a parcel. I cannot say that I'm unboxing it. Kind of, I do, kind of, I'm not. But today I have Nars for you. Nars has never been a too prominent brand makeup wise on my channel, which is mainly due to the fact that it's not really affordable, that it's not actually in my budget at the moment, or has been in my budget over the last time. So I never actually got anything there. So I thought I'd show you everything I got, but I wanted to go into one specific detail which you already know, which is about the matte lip pencils by Nars. So, and also I already had a glimpse inside, but I actually already stopped because I really wanted to show you my first impression of it. So packaging material, and then inside, of course, very nicely packaged, like you would kind of expect it. Also, I hope that the background is okay for today. I'm still working on that since, you know, we moved into the new apartment, and I think I pre-filmed this video for a later time, so you might have already seen how it changes into what I actually want it to be. So here we have everything I got. I got actually 3 products, and I got all of them on a sale which has been some time ago, which was a 20% off sale, and when it comes to Nars you do not think about it. So I actually mainly wanted to get, so here are 3 things I got. And I mainly wanted to get this product here. This is an eyeshadow palette, and since you know how much I love Nars eyeshadows, which I have one little duo of so far, which is, here I have it still, this little duo, which is the Asos little duo, which I'm loving very much and actually wearing today. Wore it very often already. So this is the palette I actually really wanted to get. I imagined it a lot bigger, to be honest. I don't know exactly why. I imagined it to be like, I don't know, maybe more like this Tarte palette. In comparison, it's quite small, but that doesn't have to be anything bad. So this is the palette I originally wanted to get, and which I kind of instantly wanted to get as soon as I saw that as a 20% off sale. This is the Ignited eyeshadow palette, and I saw it and I needed to have it because it looked so pretty. So this is the palette. This is how it looks. Very stunning, very high quality. Oh, it's so pretty. This is how it looks inside. So you mainly have like pinky, purpley, peachy shadows in there. So just wanted to show you that. If you want to see a tutorial, a special video about this palette or some looks with it, let me know in the comments down below, because this video is not about this palette. Then I also got a little pump for my foundation, which is the Sheer Glow foundation, because I thought it's just really handy. Should go together with the Sheer Glow foundation. This is it. I just realized just before that I think that you cannot close it anymore when you add the pump, so that's kind of a downside. I'm going to have to try that, but I thought all in all, a pump for the foundation is a lot easier makes it a lot easier to use it. So I thought, let's just get it, and I think it was $3.50, so not that expensive. And now let's get on to the exciting part. Here it is. Ta-da! So here we have the Nars Insatiable Velvet Matte Lip Pencil Vault. Ta-da! This is so cool. I just love the packaging of Nars products so much. You just really see the quality you have in hand, and you instantly know what you paid for. So I haven't seen this close up. Of course you see all the fingerprints on it, that's the downside, but I just love it so much. Insatiable Velvet Matte Lip Pencil Vault. I hope that I pronounced that correctly. Let's open it. Okay. No. Will you come out? Okay. Ta-da! Okay, so you pull that. Okay. So this is the vault itself, and then you can open it like that. Look at that. So I don't know actually how many colors you can get and how many colors in here of all the velvet lip pencils out there. Let's see what the packaging says. Nothing, just all the names and what's in them. Ta-da! So I thought I'd unbox a video, show you my first impression, which is the moon, and just oh my god, there's a sharpener in here. Can you see that? There's a little sharpener in the box itself. How cool is that? Okay, so just let's get started, shall we? So I thought I'd show you how all of the shades look on my lips and do kind of a similar thing as the one I did with the Charlotte Tilbury luxury lipstick wardrobe thing. And I hope that that is maybe something you will like to see. So let's get started. Okay, so the first shade I'm having here is called Sex Machine. This is how it looks. It looks pretty much like a Movie nudie pink. Yeah, it's definitely more like a nude shade. So let's just zoom in a little bit. Definitely very, very soft formula. So for this particular one, I think it's more like a medium coverage or pigmentation. But you can actually build it up quite nicely. So this is the color Sex Machine, and I think it's a very quite nice shade. Never too sure if these suit me very nicely. I think on camera it's a little bit warmer than it is in real life. So what do you think? Actually quite like it a lot. It's a very pretty shade. The formulation feels very comfortable as far as I can tell by now. Not heavy at all, not matte or drying at all. It's more like a creamy feeling to it. Very comfortable. So first shade, good experience, nice color. Not necessarily down my alley, but I do like it quite a lot. Very, very pretty. You can always let me know what you think in the comments down below, and also which shade at the end is your favorite. So the next one we're having here is more like a beigey nude, and this is called Walkery. I also wanted to say the first shade seemed to have a little bit of a sparkle in it. So I don't know if that is just something which comes with every shade, but the first color definitely had a glittery sparkle in it. Oh, that looks so nice. Love it a lot. The second shade I wanted to show you, and it actually feels a little bit different than the first one. It's a little bit of a drier feeling on the lips, a little bit less creamy and a little bit more like a powdery feeling. Still not uncomfortable. It went on a little bit easier due to pigmentation. The pigmentation I think is a little bit stronger, so maybe they're not all completely the same when it comes to formulation or finish. So this is the shade Walkery. I will leave the name somewhere in the screen, probably. You can check it out yourself. All the links will be down below either, so. Okay, so on to the next shade, which is again more like a pink. This is Dolce Vita, and it looks very, very pretty. So I guess more like a, let's see. Yeah, more like a beigey pink or a nudie pink, I'd say. The formulation on this is a little bit more like the first one, a little bit sheerer, a little bit creamier. You need a little bit more, a layer or two more to have the same kind of pigmentation and color payoff as in the second one. It's still a very nice color. It's a little bit like My Lips with Better Color. A very variable, very pretty nudie pink, I'd say. Definitely perfect for any occasion. Every makeup, very, very pretty. I like that a lot. Going on to number for a little bit of a darker, like nudie brown thing called Do Me Baby. This is how it looks. Oh, already lipstick everywhere, do I? So this is the shade Do Me Baby. Very pretty. Also like that a lot. Very, very creamy formula. More like the first and the third one. Very comfortable on the lips. Again, completely matte. Also, all of these very easy to apply, very quick and easy just to throw it on. Also very much like in a lipstick. You do not have just to sit there and wait for ages. There are just lipsticks which are not easy to apply. But I really like these. I actually like them quite a lot. So far, it's a very big success. Okay, so going on, the next I have, it's Let's Go Crazy, which looks like a very nice, like a fuchsia hot pink. No, not the shade I go for, if you know me, that I'm not the pink lipstick person, so. Okay, so Let's Go Crazy. I love the colour a lot actually on its own. I'm not sure if it suits me. It was also the first shade that I was a little bit harder to apply. It's probably due to the fact that it's just the first bright colour itself. Okay, the next colour. Oh, Dragon Girl. The Dragon Girl was actually together with another one which I don't remember right now, together on my list of Nars lipsticks I wanted to get for the longest time, right pretty much from the beginning I had it. So Dragon Girl, it's a little bit more like a redder version of Let's Go Crazy. So this is Let's Go Crazy, this is Dragon Girl. So like a true red with pink undertones maybe, I would say. Maybe like a red shade with berry tones to it. Here we go. I think it's a little bit more cool toned in real life than it looks on camera. Not a lot. A little bit darker and maybe a little bit more cool toned, but otherwise quite similar. I do like this a lot. Very happy that I finally got it. It's not on my list for without a reason, so. Here it is. Dragon Girl on my lips. I love it a lot and highly recommend it. I think this is by, until now, I don't know if it's just imaginative because I just wanted this lipstick for so long. Is imaginative a real word? Did I make it up? And yes, I think it's the most comfortable and creamy and lovely yet. Going on to the next shade, we are over halfway through already. The next one is a little bit of a dark warmer red tone, and this is Cruella. Okay, so this is the other one which was on my list. The two reds, of course, because I'm a red lipstick sucker. So this is Dragon Girl and this is Cruella. So you can see it's darker and more muted, warmer toned red shade. So let's see if it looks as good on myself as I imagined it all those years. Let's hope that I'm not disappointed. Okay, so but despite the fact that I probably am currently losing my ability to properly apply lipstick, I really do like it. It's a very lovely colour. It's a very rich, dark red, like you would imagine a dark red, like velvet material. Oh, that's perfect. It's so pretty. I'm so happy I finally have this in my hands. I actually didn't know how much one of these pencils itself costs, so I imagine that there is maybe a advantage when it comes to pricing when you buy the Vault instead of every single one. And I actually got it, the Vault itself, a little bit cheaper because of the 20% off, and this must be like 30 euro. If it's like 150 euro, if I imagine that, if I remember that correctly, then 20% off would be 30 euro. I really just like it so much. Perfect with my makeup. I'm gonna have to take it off, do I? Okay, so we have 3 more to go and they get darker from here on. So perfectly in order for lip swatch video. Okay, so when we go to the next shade, here we have Consuming Red. So even darker shade again. This is Cruella and this is the Consuming Red. It's darker and I think a little bit warmer again. Maybe with a stronger like brownish tone to it. Oh, that's very, very pigmented. And also it seems like a little bit drier in the formulation. So this is Consuming Red. Gotta say, it's a little bit harder to apply. Also not the biggest fan of the shade itself. It's a very pretty shade, it's quite dark. I would say it's more in the direction of maybe a burgundy red, but with strong brown tones to it. It's maybe more like a chocolatey brown with a red tone to it, maybe. That's maybe a better description. I found it a little bit harder to apply because I think the formulation of this particular one is a little bit drier. And I just found it a little bit harder to apply properly. It's actually a quite nice shade, also perfect with my eye makeup I think. But those dark shades, I do not have the fullest lips. I'm also very bad at overdrawing it, so I never do that. So I'm not too sure about that. It's not my favorite, but it's actually quite a nice shade. Okay, so on to the last 2 shades. Second to last is Damned. Again, let's compare it to the last one. So this is the Consuming Red. Consuming Red? Consuming Red. And this is Damned, so you can see it's a little bit more like a purpley hue to it. This is Damned. Again, formulation wise a little bit more like the first one I tried, so a little bit softer again. Pigmentation wise very nice, but nicer if you layer it a little bit. I do actually like shades like that on me a lot. I hope that nobody will say, oh, it looks horrible, so why do you think it's nice? But I think it's more like the berry shades suit me a little bit better than maybe pinks. I do like that a lot. It's again a lot more comfortable than the shade before. The Consuming Red, I don't know if it's maybe due to the pigment itself. I heard often that due to which pigment they use or which color they want to create, it's harder or easier to create a certain formulation. So maybe it's due to that, I don't know, or maybe I got a bad batch. Or it's just a formulation I do not like so much, or which does not work as nicely for me. But this one is a lot nicer. This is Damned. I also realized that this color on the back is actually a very nice representation of the shade itself. So you can actually quite nicely think about how the color things it looks when you look at that. Maybe a little bit lighter, brighter in real life, but an overall shade, I think you can actually rely on it quite nicely. The last one, and it's a dark shade. Now this is called Train Blue. Train Blue? Blue, I think. Train Blue. So this is actually a very dark purple. Oh, reminds me a little of Charlotte Tilbury Glastonbury. I think that might be very similar to this. I have to try that. So let's try this shade, which you now know which it's called because I will not repeat that. Okay, concentration for the last shade, which is a dark one, so I hope I will do it nicely. Okay, the first thing I want to mention here is that it's not easy to apply this. First, or A, because it's very dark, but that's not necessarily something about this lipstick. Second would be that it's actually not easy to apply it streak-free. So you do have to have a certain amount of the product on your lips to make it even possible to make it streak-free. As you can see, it's still patchy kind of. So unfortunately I have to end this amazing little collection of lipsticks with one I really do not really like. I'm not saying that I will never ever wear this. Maybe in combination with some other lip product, maybe a nice balm or a gloss on top, that it might look a little bit nicer or a lot nicer. It's just not my favorite. So I think when it comes to which one is my favorite, I think this one, the dark one I'm wearing, is on last place. Above is the Consuming Red shade. Then above would be the first one I tried, which was called Sex Machine, but only due to it not being my preferred lip shade, and all the others have just been amazing. If you would love to hear like a real ranking, like first to last place, let me know in the comments down below. I will try to maybe write a review about it. Let me know in the comments down below, or if you would have any other question or concern or anything. Also, that's what the comment section is for. I would love to read it from you. Okay, yeah, so I'm back. I knew that I would go for a shade like that. I'm now wearing the Dolce Vita shade, which is just the perfect, like, subtle but... So okay guys, so this has been my little video for today. I hope that you liked it. I just know myself how much I do love watching lip swatch videos and unboxings and first tries and all experiences. So I thought, when I go for something like that, I can share it with you, so maybe it's easier for you to choose a shade. And yes, I'm very, very excited. So I gotta say, for everyday look, I probably would always come back to the Dolce Vita shade, which is the one I'm wearing now. For every other occasion, it's definitely going to be Dragon Girl or Cruella. Those two are just right down my alley, and I just really, really like them. So this has been my video for today, with the amazing, how is it called again? The Insatiable Velvet Matte Lip Pencil Vault. Definitely worth going for it. I'm very happy. I'm very excited now to try the eyeshadow palette. Again, if you would love to see a video about that, or maybe a one week one palette, or like 3 looks, 1 palette, something like that. If you would love to see a tutorial including the ignited eyeshadow palette, or if you would love to read a blog post about it or whatever, just let me know in the comments down below. I would love to do that. Also, let me know which of the shades I've just shown you is your favorite, or maybe which ones you own, or which ones you really want to get, or if this video was in any way helpful for you. I'm very, very happy about that. I would love to know about it. Or if you would love to see more videos like that, I would love to do them. I'm very excited, and I really want to try a lot more of the Nars products, but it's definitely something I have to save for, and that maybe makes it that exciting, because it's something you really work for, and I have the feeling that most of the time that makes something you finally be able to buy a lot more exciting on its own. So yes, thank you so much for watching my video. I'm very sorry that it's probably quite long, but you know, it's about lipstick, so you can talk hours and hours about that. I am very excited to try these now, to show you a lot more about them, to create many different looks around them, to chat with you about them. Again, let me know which shades you have, which ones are your favorites, which one you like most in this video and on my face. Would love to hear your opinion about that. And yes, so this has been my little video today. Very exciting, very special, and I hope that you liked it. So don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you did, and also to let me know that you would love to see more videos like that. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, because I'm back now and I'm really working hard on keeping up a schedule and to make videos for you, and I would love to know what you like to see most, because of course I would love to create videos you want to see and not something nobody ever wants to see, and maybe I spend a lot of time on and nobody wants to see them, so nobody wants that. If you have any requests, anything you would love me to film, or if you would love to see on this channel, leave a comment down below telling me exactly that, and I will try to just concentrate on things like that, because that's what I want to do. So thank you again so much for watching this video, for giving it a thumbs up and for subscribing to my channel, and I will see you in my next video, which will hopefully be very, very soon. Until then, stay safe, take care, and have a wonderful time. Enjoy summer. Until then, bye bye.